It's time to level up my Jigsaw puzzle game. So today I'm going to start my very first 4,000 piece puzzle. Let's start the journey. Hi, I'm Sandra from the Puzzling Canadian and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be starting my very first 4,000 piece puzzle. I've done large pieces before, but only up to 3,000 pieces. And I've done that for a previous event called the Puzzle Olympics. So I'm participating in that event again throughout the summer, and I've mentioned that in a previous video, and if you haven't seen that, I'll attach the link. So, but this time, instead of doing a 3,000 piece puzzle, I thought I need to challenge myself and try a 4,000 piece puzzle. So this is the one that I picked out. It is a Trefl puzzle called New York Collage. So it's a nice little collage broken down into grids. So I really like that, and I said I'm going to give that one a shot and see how long it's going to take me. Now, I don't know how long it will take me because I'm not a fast puzzler. So I looked it up online and they said that it takes about 60 plus hours to do a 4,000 piece puzzle. I'm pretty sure I'm going to take way more than that. If you've done a 4,000 piece puzzle before, I'd love for you to leave that information in the comments and let me know how long it took you, just so I have an idea. So who knows how long it'll take me. For this event, I have 2 months to complete this puzzle. So today's June 1st. It starts from June 1st and I have till July 31st to finish this puzzle. So that's what I'm going to be working on, and I will be working on it in this area. So let me just show you. This is my dining room area. So this is the only space that I have that is large enough. This table is large enough for a 3,000, and I just measured it. It's enough for a 4,000 piece puzzle. I think it's just slightly small for a 5,000. So I've been able to go up to a 4,000. So what I've done here is technically the table is big enough for me to do the puzzle on the table. However, with this event, I need to take progress pictures. And I can't take progress pictures with this chandelier because I cannot take a picture of the whole, I can't get high enough to take a picture of the whole puzzle. So what I need to do is move the puzzle to the floor, take a picture, bring it back. So I've created this board. So let me show you. I can see. So there are 4 Bristol boards that I got from the dollar store, and I taped them together. Then that would have been sufficient enough. However, I put this felt on here because I do not like when my puzzle pieces start to shift and they start to move. So, and because I'm going to be moving this board over to the floor to take a picture, I worry about losing pieces. So I got felt again from the dollar store and I glued it down. So now I have a nice space. I then went to the box, took the measurements, and just marked off how big the puzzle is. I'm not sure if you could see it here. I used a little tape here to mark it off. Once I get the edges all around, I'll probably take it off because then I have an idea of where the puzzle is. So I'll sort my puzzle pieces first, and then I will lay them on these boards. So I have about 8 boards. And again, I'm the type of person who needs to see their pieces. I can't have them just in boxes and then go through them. I like to see everything. So I have again, Bristol boards with the felt so that while I'm sitting at the table, I like to move it around. Do not want to have pieces go missing. So I will then lay them out after I sort them in like colors, like blue sky, the yellow taxi. And then I'll just pile them here and I'll leave it here for the period of time to get it done. So that is my setup. I've prepared and it's ready to go. And what I have here is the pieces for this brand comes in 2 bags. So some brands don't come in 2 bags. Some of them come in 1. So initially when I bought this puzzle, I was going to do 2 separate bags. But recently I've changed my mind and decided I am going to open up all the pieces and mix them up. The reason I'm doing that is so I can get used to how long it takes or what it entails to do a 4,000 piece puzzle. My friend Russell from Puzzling in 2 Worlds is currently doing a 32,000 piece puzzle. And I went back and looked at his videos. Each of the bags, there were 8 bags, so each of the bags were 4,000 pieces. So I thought if I could get used to doing 4,000 pieces, if I feel like doing a large piece puzzle down the road, I now have an idea how long or what it entails to do at least 4,000 pieces. So that's why I changed my mind. I was going to do 2 separate bags. Now I'm like, no, I think I need to get the feeling of what a 4,000 piece puzzle will take me to do. So the first thing I'm going to do is start with the sorting, the pieces, and then from there I'll just tackle it. So let's begin. So let's take a closer look at how I started to sort. So I began sorting these three, which was blues and then some dark colors. And these were like neutrals and yellow right here. And of course, my edge pieces over here. But then I started to notice also a lot of green. So I started this pile over here. And then as I started laying my pieces down, I started to see again some pieces that were for specific sections. So there's a lot of buildings here, and that's what this pile is. It's all that potential buildings. And then I noticed the pink sections here, and that was for this section here. So that's this one. Over here, we have the one with the bridge, which is this section. And then I started to separate that, which is only a little bit so far with the signs, which is the Times Square. So, and over here, sorry, over here is where the clock is. So this clock here. And then I still have this much to sort. It's so many pieces. So if you go look over here, I've already have one board and I started working on that, but I'll probably have to take a break. But it's a nice time of day because there's so much light coming in from that window, so it makes it easier to look at that detail. So that's where I'm at so far. I finally completed all the sorting for my 4,000 piece puzzle. So this is actually the first time that I am sorting a large piece puzzle. I have done 3 other large piece puzzles, 3,000 pieces. And I remember when I did them, I didn't sort. I just opened up the box and took all the pieces and laid them out on these boards. And then I went and started the puzzle. But for this one, I decided to sort to see if it would help me along during the process. And I was able to group them all in sections on these boards. So the whole process of sorting and then laying them all out took me 3 hours and 36 minutes. I did not think it would take that long to do the sorting process, but it did, and hopefully it will help me in the beginning stages of this puzzle. So only time will tell once I begin it. But if you want to take a look, I'm laying them all out. This section here are some greens, and then we have, some blue sections here. This one's a lot of the yellow. That might be the yellow taxi. This is the bottom section. So I'm hoping this will make it easier for me to identify sections in the puzzle. So I'm all ready to go. I've done my preparation. I have my edge pieces right here. So I'm going to work on the edge pieces and then begin. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I hope you do so that you can follow me along in this journey as I put this 4,000 piece puzzle together. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please press the like button if you do. And until next time, happy puzzling.